good afternoon guys. Just turned up for a last minute session. Got a message from Dave, he fancied fishing today, Taxi Dave. So we met up on Hornsea Beach. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, tide's about 8 o'clock. Weather absolutely gorgeous, 78 degrees. There's 5 anglers on the beach at the moment, I'm sure there's a few more going to arrive. Just come for a quick, maybe 6-hour session, something like that, before it gets dark. Look at the sea state. Fantastic. Beach is lovely, as you can see. Give you a quick pan around. There's Dave, missing, and looks absolutely fantastic. Got both rods out, just put them out. I'm using running rigs, 2 hooker, 1 up, 1 down. I've got 4 ginormous king prawns on there, 1 on each hook. Never done this before, just thrown prawn out. But I'm after smooth hounds and rays, so I've just thrown massive prawns out. Whether it actually gets a bite or not, I don't know. But, it's not going to interest the little fish, that is a fact. I'm not sure how it's come out at the moment, because I spoke to Dave, he's been here about half an hour and he ain't had an out at the moment, just a crab. 2 guys to the right of me. I ain't spoke to them yet, so I don't know whether it's fishing or not. But looks a fantastic night to fish, I tell you. Glad I come, really. Wow, I've never seen it so good. It looks like it's going to be about 70 degrees up till about 9-10 o'clock tonight, so no wind, just a really minute breeze, and it's just enough to cool you down, so fantastic. I'm going to leave you on the rods for a bit and see if we get any action with these prawns. You notice guys, I've got our lass's shades on again, I couldn't resist them. She keeps asking me where they are, I'm not going to tell her. Good job she didn't watch my videos. No box today, I've come light-handed, but I brought a nice big deck chair, so I'm going to get a bit of suntan. Hey, look at this guy, he's living the life of luxury. You can't beat it, can you? I'll set my drag just in case I hook into a nice big small one. I think it's a bit flat for anything today, to be quite honest. It's just dead flat out there, but who knows? Might be a few rays about now. That's my target for today. Doggies, smooth hounds and rays. And maybe I might go a turbot if I'm lucky. I will be swapping rigs at some point. I might just fish with a running 1 up, 1 down and 1 and maybe go to a pen on the other. See if there's any cod out there or what else. Not sure what the crabs or the weeds like, but I didn't see Dave pulling any weed in, so it looks good. Big shout out to John Levo, by the way, for giving me a shout out on his last video. Appreciate that, mate. Thanks for that. I need all the subs I can get at the moment. I'm trying to reach that 1,000. Not any movement on the rods whatsoever, guys, and it's hanging straight out. There's no bob, no movement, no drift, nothing. I'm just hoping I can see somebody. I hope I see somebody pulling a fish in, so then I know there's some out there. Looking at the conditions, guys, it looks like a blank night to me, but I don't care. I'm on the beach. You can't catch out if you got no in the water, can you? So, just to see how it goes. Absolutely gorgeous out here, guys. I've actually brought with me, I've got blueies, frozen blacks, razorfish, squid and king prawn. So I'm hoping there's something there that might pull a few fish in. The get down here, by the way, is absolutely fantastic at Belfast. There's a nice big car park, holds about 40 cars. It's never more than a quarter full ever. Been here loads of times, I've never seen more than 8 or 9 cars in there. Nice wooden steps all the way down to the beach. There's about 40 steps. It's like a zigzag shape. Nice deep beach. Anybody that has any problems trying to get down, it's easy pickings here. So anybody fancy coming up here, it's a great venue to fish. It does fish all year round. But you just got to be there at the right time, really, and get the right bait out. I'll take a little break there, guys. No action at the moment. I've just swapped. I'm just going to swap my baits when I bring these in. I've just made some nice razor and black lug cocktails, so I'm going to put them on next. So we'll take a break, we'll be back shortly. Come on, guys, so I've had a little nibble on this first rod. It's been out quite a while, maybe 25 minutes. Keep going the odd nibble on it. Probably crab, because Dave's just pulled in a big crab. I'm going to bring it anyway and put some of these cocktails on it there. See if we get some food.
I got a ray. Little Thornback.
Well, Taxi Dave's just caught a nice little thornback. Might get a picture of it for you in a minute. Just have a go look at little Dave's thornback. We're coming to check out your thornback, Dave. Just so we can mark it down for prosperity. Is it a thornback?
Pure power. Yeah, thornback. Thorny fuse spikes, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice little thornback, probably about £2-ish, something like that.
It's a £10-pounder.
Yeah. Hold it right out far away from you, Dave, it'll look like £15. There you go, just to prove we caught it.
And I've caught an edible crab.
And he's caught an edible crab, which he's eaten already. I can't believe he cooked it on the beach, but he did. So Dave's 1-0 up to now, but he has been here since 1 this morning. That's it, throw it back, Dave, because it'll come to my rod next. There we go, so we've had 1 fish on there. It wasn't mine, but it was a fish. Quite a few anglers on the beach now, look. It's getting pretty busy. I've gone on to razor and blacks now. See if I can get a thorny or some or a nice little smooth hound or something. I'm going to cast this one out, guys, and hopefully it'll do the business for me. Right, we're back in a bit, guys, if we catch out. Oh, we got a bite. 1 bite so far. It's been about half an hour since I was last on. Pulled it in, thought I had a decent fish. It was a big stick. Just after Dave got his thumb back. Other than that, I've just had another bite, so I turned the camera on a little bit. It looked like a slack liner, but I've tightened it up and it's not moving, so whether I've got a fish sat on the bottom, I don't know, so I'm just keeping an eye on it, because I've got 2 hooks on there anyway, so I don't want to pull it in prematurely, and for no reason whatsoever, and they haven't been out that long anyway. I've got razor and black cocktails now on both rods. 2 razors and 1 big black on each hook, so there's like 8 razors out there now and 4 blacks, so hopefully we'll do some damage. If I can't do it out on this, I'm going to then go on to squid and blueies. I'm going to try everything tonight, because I'm trying to get a smooth mount, to be quite honest, or a big ray, so hopefully I'm not going to blank. But I didn't blank last time, because you haven't seen this well, on the last video what you'll be seeing, but I haven't gone up yet. I didn't blank on that either, so I have had the odd blank this season, but not many. I mean, it's only early, so you know, anything can happen. The tide's still 2.5 hours from top, so it's prime time now, so I'll leave you on the rods for a while. Hopefully, guys, we might get a bite. Some beautifully presented baits on there, really nice baits. plenty of juice as well. It was really juicy bits, so hopefully there's a lot of scent in the water as well. I'm only out about 80 to 100 yards on both rods. So I'm not that far out really. I think it's only about 5.2 tonight anyway, so it's not going to come in very much more. Because this is a really steep beach here at North Hornsea. The gradient is somewhere about like 6 or 7 feet per 20 yards, so it's a pretty deep beach. No weed, but obviously there's plenty of sticks about. Just had a bite, guys. First rod, did you see it? A quick bob. Someone's interested. Did we get any more interest on it? That is the reason why I put the camera on, because if this first rod nearest to us, I've had a few knockdowns on it, so there could be a thorny or a little flatty sat on the bottom of my bait. Definitely a bite though. I'm just going to tighten that up a little bit, guys, because it's just gone slack this time. I think it's just moved my weight. We'll keep an eye on it because, as I said, I've had a few knocks on that rod, and there could be a fish on it. Just hope I haven't picked some of the stick up. Seems to have gone quiet on that rod now. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Could be crabs, guys, at the end of the day, because Taxi Day brought a decent sized crab in. He was quite a big one. So there is definitely crabs out there, and it's flat, as flat as it can be really out there. So it's prime for crab really. I ain't worried so much about it being flat because I caught a decent cod last week at Easington in exactly the same conditions, so it'll be there. Oh, there you go, another bite on that rod. There's still interest on that rod, I might have to have a look in a minute. If it goes once more, guys, I'm going to bring it in. It Could be a ray that sat on the bottom with me. That's definitely 3 or 4 bites I've had on that rod. I'm not one of these that'll rush to it just because I've got a little bite, because we all know that can just be nibbling on your bait. If I get a big drop down, I'll slack behind it, yeah, fair enough. But I'm playing the patient game here. But if it goes again, it's definitely coming in. I'll take a little break there, guys, because obviously it's gone quiet, but if I decide to bring it into those again, I'll put you on the 12 gauge. I whipped you on there, guys, because I just had a massive, absolute massive drop down bite on the far rock. Didn't have time to say anything because I was running to my left. But, what a cracking bite that was. Let's hope it comes back. Well, that was unfortunate, guys. I never got my chair fast enough, ever. That was a huge bite. There was a big pull down and 3 tugs on the way down. That was a cracking bite, that. Just keep an eye on that end rod, guys, because I've had a bite on both though. But that was a huge bite. Could have been a smooth on that. So you keep an eye out on my rod for me. Yeah, I've actually had a good bite on both, but the one at the far rod was a huge bite. So there's definitely fish out there because Dave was just pulled in a cod, a little codling. Only about 3/4 of a pound, but I mean it was a fish. Looks like there's a bit of everything about here tonight. I'll take a little break there, guys. I've just done all the bait. Just going to rebait these in a minute and cast them back out. Cracking bait though, that on both rods, but the one at the far end was superb. So we'll see you in a few minutes. We're back, guys. It's now about 7 o'clock. So I've been here about 3 hours. Not much happened really. I had a nice big drop down bite. I was fishing running rigs, but I had really old bait on, frozen bait, and obviously it wasn't doing the job, so I've now swapped to pennels. I'm now using mussel, razorfish and blacks, and hopefully I'm going to get a few fish. Dave's gone. He left about 5 minutes ago. He's had about 4 or 5 fish. He had at least a couple of cod, a thornback and a whiting to my knowledge, but he might have had a few more. I won't look at it or everything, so I don't really know. He's had about 4 fish at least, and I'm still on 0, but I've had some good bites. Don't get me wrong, I've had some cracking bites, but I think I've just got the wrong rigs on. I don't think there's any big type of massive fish in here at the moment, so I've gone down to smaller hooks. I'm using pennels, go on to 3s, and hopefully my old trusty rig's back on. I might score a few fish. It's only early anyway. I might fish for another 3 hours or so. Still a lovely night. It's about 60 degrees. There's a tiny bit of breeze blowing. Most of the anglers are gone now. There's a couple on the pier there, and you can see them or not. There's a couple on the pier. Other than that, it's I've got the beach to myself. So I'll leave you on the rods for a bit, and hopefully we might get some bites now and some good. Well, I've had some bites, but hopefully I might get a couple of good fish, because that mussel seems to be doing well for Dave. So maybe that's what I needed to be on, mussel. So let's see if I get a few crackers. A couple of cod will do me. I'm never greedy when I come fishing. As long as I get a couple of fish, I'm not bothered. A day out for me, guys, at the end of the day. That's what I come out for. Come out for the day out. But obviously I'm fishing, so I want to catch fish. So I'm quite happy. See that bite, guys, on the far road? It was massive. that guy. Size of that baby. That is a nice whiting. Beautiful size that. What size of that? First fish of the night, guys. Cracking bite. Pennels did the trick, eh? That's what it wants, pennels. I'll put this one back, guys. I'm not taking it home. It's a lovely fish though. Definitely eatable. But it's going back just for another day. I'm off, guys. That's good. I'm going to put that bait back out, guys, because it's untucked, as you can see, so there's a lovely clean up that. Oh well, that's the blank out the way, guys, and what a decent fish. I ain't caught a whiting for a long time, but that was a big one. Oh sorry, I did a caught one at Easington last week, but a small one. Well, that was huge, man. It was one of the biggest I've caught this season, that whiting. Just shows you, I was using running rigs trying to catch smoothhounds and rays. Move back to me Old Faithful pedals. Old Faithful pedals and straight in. First cast, decent fish. Can't go wrong. Dave swapped to pennels and he was getting plenty of bites, so looks like that's what I need to be on, pennels. So let's see how they get on now, eh? See both pennels out there. We'll put you back on the lines, because that was a cracking bite, that, as you saw. Luckily I was filming it all. It's not far off our tide now, guys. It'll be slack water soon, so it's ideal for catching the fish. I'll take a little break there, guys. Yeah, we're back again, guys. Oh well, I put that fish back, and about 3 minutes later I got another bite on the other rod, and pulled another whiting in. I thought I left the camera rolling. I didn't, did I? So I've just found out that it wasn't rolling. So anyway, I've had two whiting up to now. One decent big one, and the other one little pin whiting. But still two fish and two casts on the pennel since I swapped to pennels and mussel and razor. I've just cast them both back out, obviously, and I've just had another bite, believe it or not, on the one I just cast out about 3 minutes ago. So I'm going to put you on the rods because there seems to be a lot of action now. There's only me and two other anglers here now. There's two fishing on the pier bit just to the right of me, just there. And there's just me. Got the beach all to myself. It's now about 7:30ish, something like that. I think it's about half tide. I think it is half tide now because it looks like it's slack water. But I can't believe I just had another bite just as I've cast out. But shame about the other fish that I never got. I honestly thought the camera was rolling, and I must have turned it off when I pulled the other fish in and threw it back. Doesn't matter, still had a fish on camera. I'm going to put you on the rod anyway. Oh, by the way, the bait that I'm using now, the mussel, Taxi Dave gave me it before he left because he'd been catching loads on it. He was getting loads of bites and fish, and I was getting nothing. So obviously Frozen Blacks weren't working today. But as soon as I've swapped onto mussel, it's action all the way, bites everywhere. So next to anybody coming down here, guys, bring plenty of mussel because they're biting like hell on it. So I'm going to put you back on the rods for a bit. Hopefully we might catch another bite because as I say, they've been biting pretty well since I started using mussel. It's got a bit chilly now. It must have got down to about 50ish. I know you're thinking 50ish, it's not going to be chilly at 50ish, but it is when it was 70 odd when I got here. But I mean, it's not cold, it's just a bit chilly on the deck. But other than that, it's a lovely, glorious evening on the beach. I don't know how long I'm staying for, guys. If I keep getting loads of bites like this on this mussel, I might stay until I stop getting bites, you never know. But trusty old pennel rigs do the trick. The running rigs, one up, one down, won't do me no good whatsoever. I don't get nothing on it. As soon as I swap to pennels and put mussel on it, bang, you're in. So first 3 hours here, nothing. A couple of bites, but now. And the last half an hour, 2 fish and about 6 bites, so it's all working well now. Whether it fishes well on the down, I don't know, but we'll find out. I mean, I wasn't planning to come here for 5 hours, and so I was going to go home at 9 o'clock. I don't know what time it's done. I suspect it's about 7:30 or something like that. I don't know. It's actually 8:30, believe it or not. I thought it was 7:30. Actually, the tide is now going out then. I'm enjoying it, guys. I'm just sat here on my own. And just enjoying the fresh air. But of course, the good thing is, now I've got two videos stacked up, so if I can't get out 1 week, it's the bad weather or whatever, wind or whatever, I've got a spare video for time me over. I might even come out on Sunday yet, I don't know. Yeah, I might decide to come out on Sunday. Well, at least we've avoided the black guys. And I managed to get one of them on camera. I should have had them both, but as I said, I just don't remember turning the camera off. There's only a little 5-inch whiting anyway, it's now to write home about. Sea's got a bit more choppy, but I mean it's still flat. It's a bit choppier than it was earlier. I think we've got a storm coming tonight, about 9-10 o'clock. So I heard on the weather forecast anyway, and then it's going to brighten up again in the morning, so we don't care if it rains during the night, do we? Right guys, there's only me left here now because them other two guys up there. Whether they know something that I don't know, but there's now nobody fishing on here and it's on the way down, it should be. There we go, end rod, massive bite. Did you see that, guys? Big huge bite. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's on. We're on. Definitely a huge bite, that one. I thought it was on, but it's not. Let's see if it comes back. Hopefully it will. Well, that was a shame. I'm sure you saw that. It was two cracking big bites there. And the far rod, keep an eye on it, guys. Because there is a lot of action going on now. I thought it was on because it had a double jab at it, but obviously it's not. Might come back though. That's the one I just put out not long ago, that one. It's been out about 7 or 8 minutes or so. Just before I put the camera on. Yeah, it looks like it's on, guys. I think it might be a blackfish. Might be a thorny. I'll leave it so long it'll swallow me up. might be sat on the bottom. So it's definitely flatty. Yeah, it's definitely on that, guys. It's quite tricky. Feels like there's a lot on it. Not big, whatever it is. There is one. Everything white in the colour. That's most of my bait anyway. It's had most of my bait, so bit unlucky that, guys. Well, I'll take a little break there, make another bait up and get it out, and I'll be back. Some good bites though. We're all done. A couple of bites, but now to shout home about. It's now nearly 10 o'clock. Well, it's about 10 to 10. I've got no lights with me, so I'm going to do this as quick as I can. I've absolutely got no lights. It's only me on the beach, so I'm just about to go before it gets pitch black. It's been a great session. I've had two fish, loads of bites in the last few hours, absolutely loads. So I've enjoyed myself sat here on my own. Taxi Dave was with me for the first 2 or 3 hours, so that's all good. I like to fish with different people. He's a good laugh, is Dave. Thanks to the bait mate, because they did the trick. Until next time, from me, Jimmy Cod Bites from North Hornsea, I'll catch you again on the next one.